hold up, let's watch this again. I know I have a single strand of hair across my face, but hey, I'm still working it though. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a very long time since I've filmed anything. I've been kind of held back a little because I'm actually 6 months pregnant, and you know how those hormones work, where one day I could be full of energy, the next day I'll be dead. Like, I can't do anything. So I finally set some time for myself and actually filmed a video. And for this look, I was really inspired by Demi Lovato. She was actually featured on Latina magazine for the June/July issue. And her makeup is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, she's already gorgeous as it is, but her makeup just popped for me. She doesn't wear a heavy liner or anything like that in this look. So I think it's very versatile. Like, you could wear this in the daytime, and then if you want to add a liner and wear it throughout the nighttime, it's perfect. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and get started. So for this look, we're going to be using Urban Decay's Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. But first, we're going to start off with Morphe's 350 palette. I freaking love this palette, and we're going to go with this neutral shade right here. So we are going to apply that right above the crease. This is going to be like my base / transition color. I know you guys can't see the color that well, but I promise you it looked a lot stronger off the camera. And we're going to start deepening the crease with this color Dorm House from the Alice in Wonderland palette. And we're just going to go right underneath that base color. Whenever I do a bold eye look, I really like to slowly deepen up the look. I don't like going straight in with a strong or dark color. So we're also going to drag this color down onto the lid. And after that, I am going to start flicking it out kind of to create a wing here. With this color named Solazin Grum, I'm going to be applying that all over my lid. And again, I'm also going to be flicking this outward. And if it's a little messy, it's totally okay. We're going to be blending this out with a fluffy brush after. So now with this reddish brown shade, I'm going to be deepening the contour right above my crease. And with Duchess, I am just going to apply that right on the center of my eyelid, just to brighten things up a bit. Now I'm taking the color Lily, and I'm going to be using that to highlight right underneath my brows. So I always give my lashes a quick curl right before my mascara on my lashes. And for mascara, I'm using the Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte. The lashes I'm wearing for this tutorial is the Ardell Wispies. These lashes are super easy to apply. If you're a beginner with lashes, I definitely recommend these. And if you're worried about the fake lash line showing or any glue showing up, you could go ahead and do a super thin line. Here I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. For foundation, I'm using L'Oreal Tru Match, and I am the shade N3. And I'm just applying that all over my face, and I'm going to be blending it out with my beauty blender after. Now for concealer, I am using the MAC Prolongwear concealer, and I am the shade NC25. This is honestly one of my favorite concealers of all time. And I always apply this right underneath my eyes, of course, the bridge of my nose, my chin, my cupid's bow, and my forehead. Now, I do this just to keep a balance, because if you just highlight underneath your under eye, it's kind of going to give you that raccoon eye look, and when you do everything else, it just gives that nice balance. And of course, blending this out with my beauty blender. To set my under eye, I am using the Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Now, I used to use a dry wedge sponge to set it. Now I use my beauty blender, and I've noticed for me it works a lot better since I have really dry under eye. And whenever I used a dry wedge, especially with this Mercier powder, I definitely noticed a lot more creasing, and it just enhanced the dryness underneath my eyes, and I just did not like that. So I went ahead and tried this, and it works so good with me. But whatever works for you guys, whatever your preference is, keep doing it. If it looks good, I'm all for it. With my Sonia Kashia dual fiber brush, I just go ahead and sweep any of the excess powder off. You don't want to leave anything on there and look like a ghost afterwards. And I set the rest of my face with my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish, and I am in the color medium. And for this Demi Lovato inspired look, I'm not going to be doing a sharp contour or anything like that. All I want is a overall bronzed face. And the bronzer I'm using is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, and I honestly wish I could tell you guys what number this is, but since I use this so much, the number has ripped off. I use this as my daily bronzer most of the time. I really love it. It's never patchy. It goes on super smooth, so if you guys are looking for a bronzer, I definitely recommend this one. Here I am just doing a little bit of nose contour. Now you guys don't have to do this. This is just something that I like to do for myself. If you do contour your nose, please do not forget to blend it out. You really don't want to be seen in pictures with the harsh lines. It's not pretty at all. Moving on to blush, I'm using Becca's Luminous Blush in the color Tigerlily. Now going into Solids and Grum again, I'm going to be applying it right underneath my lower lash line with a E24 Morphe brush. And I actually switched brushes here to a Morphe E18. This is a more rounded brush rather than pointed. I use this to buff it out a bit, and I was picking up more color as I go. With a 24/7 Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil with the color Roach, I am applying this in my waterline. Now I'm just applying some mascara to my lower lashes. So I needed my waterline to be a little darker, so I went ahead and went in with the color Crave, and it's also a 24/7 Glide On Pencil by Urban Decay. Now I'm really excited to be using my Becca Jaclyn Hell Face Palette, and I'm going to be mixing the colors Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. And I'm going to be applying this on the high points of my cheekbones. Basically, wherever the light hits, wherever the light is going to hit first. I'm really going for that glowy look, so I am applying a little bit more of highlight with my fingers and also adding it to the inner corners of my eyes. Here, I'm just adding a little bit more of that Solids and Glam to my lower lash line and winging it out a little bit more. And of course, I am buffing it out, making sure it's all well blended with the fluffy brush. Finally, onto the lips, I'm using Tarte's Tartiest Lip Pencil in the color Latergram. And I'm just going to be lining and filling in my lips with this. Over the top of that, I'm using Bite Beauty's lipstick in the color Liquorice. And for the final step, I'm applying some of the same highlight onto my cupid's bow. Okay guys, that is it for this inspired makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video.